scrub your shower down. And it works. I swear by it. Try that one. Hey friends, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kathlina and I'm autistic with a heavy dash of ADHD. My channel is all about celebrating neurodiversity and my journey as a late diagnosed autistic person. If that sounds like your vibe, I invite you to subscribe. Between the pixie dream girl portrayed in a lot of media and my own personal interactions throughout my life, it feels like my flavor of autism is often viewed as cute and quirky personality traits and completely overlooks the fact that it's actually a disability. The areas of my life that are deeply impacted by my neurodivergence are just areas that are not visible to an untrained eye. You don't see it, and therefore it's not a problem. Or worse, it's not actually autism. One of the areas that feels severely affected by my neurodivergence is anything requiring executive functioning. And that is basically all tasks for daily living. Meal prepping, dealing with the laundry, managing my time, personal hygiene, managing my finances, setting and achieving goals. That's just naming a few. Throw in having to do all of those things for two tiny humans as well, and good luck. Over the years, both pre and post diagnosis, I've learned to better adjust my life to support my needs. I've tried a lot of different approaches to managing my life and most of them didn't work. But today I want to share a few of the ones that I swear by. Family edition. The first hack that I want to share are these awesome little to-do list boards. They're really, really simple to use and very customizable. I found that for my son, this gives him more of a sense of independence while still getting everything done that he needs to get done. I can hand him his board and he can go through and know all of the things that he needs to do in the morning, or all of the things that he needs to do before bed, or when we're cleaning his room, breaking it down, just giving him the board, and it breaks down like step by step what you should do first, next. And then of course I'm there to help support, but this has been one of those things that has really allowed me to kind of take a step back and not be as active in these daily requirements for him to manage. The next hack that I want to talk about are games. I recently just did this switch and I just wanted to share because I really wish that I had done it earlier. We are a family that loves board games, and for so long I have dreamt of creating one of those visually aesthetically pleasing game closets or game corners. But realistically, I don't know if I'll ever do that. And also, game boards don't really hold up very well, especially when they have frequent use, and especially when that frequent use is coming from children. So I had some of these bags laying around and they ended up fitting the board and all of the pieces perfectly for almost every single game that I have. It makes for really, really easy cleanup as well, where my kids can just throw everything back in. These bags are also pretty like sheer see-through, and so we're able to easily see what game is what. I have seen people do like little tags on the zippers. I've seen people tape part of the box that has like the name of the game on the bag themselves. I didn't do that. I feel like, you know, it's easy enough for us to be able to just lift up and see what game is in there that we're looking for. Before, when we had them in here, we'd have to like lift out, you know, if we wanted something from the bottom, everything had to come out. And now it's just really easy to get the game that we want without destroying everything else in the process. The next hack that I want to share is one that doesn't require anything except for a timer, and that is family-focused body doubling. Basically what we do one day a week, usually on Sundays, we'll set a timer for half an hour, and for that half an hour, all of us in the family, with the exception of the 2-year-old, but actually I have gotten her involved, and she's pretty into it because she's seeing her brother and her parents doing it, and so she's wanting to help as well. But we set the timer for 30 minutes, and for that half an hour, all of us are actively doing some kind of chore. It doesn't stop when the chore ends, it stops when the timer ends. So whether or not we finish the chore that we're on, or if we finish it and the timer hasn't gone off, then we move into something else. But for that 30 minutes, all of us are actively doing something within the house that needs to get done. By doing this, we're setting an example for our son because he sees that we're contributing, we're all working together as a collective to keep our house maintained. Pretty much everything that needs to get done does before it's an extreme emergency. And it doesn't feel like such a chore because it's a body doubling type of thing. I don't feel resentment like I'm actively doing something and nobody else is. So it's been a really helpful way to just manage the week-to-week deep cleaning to maintain a house that's required. Before we get into the last 2 hacks, I want to stop and share an area of my life that I've not yet found something that's working, and I'm hoping that maybe somebody out there watching has, and that is paper accumulation. What are you guys doing with all of your papers? I try to throw it away, but all of the mail that's coming in and all of the school papers that are coming in and all of the artwork that's coming in, I feel so overwhelmed. I feel like that's the main area in my life right now, that and laundry, because laundry is another one that just collects so much clutter, and I just haven't found a sustainable long-term solution for those things. So if you have, please let me know in the comments. The next hack is something that I freaking swear by. I have been doing this for probably 5 years, and I can swear that it's the best, easiest way for me to maintain the cleanliness in my shower or tub, and that is keeping a scrub brush in the shower filled with a safe soap or detergent. So I use Dr. Bronner's. You definitely want to make sure that it's something that can be safe to touch because you're going to be showering around it. So I use Dr. Bronner's. I know that some people have used a mixture of vinegar and Dawn dish soap. So whatever you choose, just make sure it's something that you can safely get on your skin and shower with. But what you do is once a week, you're in the shower, you put on a hair mask, you're already wet, right? The sensory experience of being in the shower is already gone because you're there. And you put a hair mask in, and in the 5 minutes or whatever that it needs to sit in your hair, you take your scrub brush and you scrub your shower down, and it works. I swear by it. Try that one. And since we're on the topic of showers and sensory experiences, family edition, I know a lot of people out there have kids that have sensory issues around bathing. I am one of them, and I want to share one of the ways that I keep my kids clean without too much complaint. The primary thing is that I have made it routine. Before we had bath time routine, it was a fight every time, and now at this point my kids know that Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, those are bath nights. There's no deciding, there's no questioning it, there's no negotiating. That's bath night. It also helps for me just know in my brain I don't have to decide. I already know what's happening. I know what's happening on those nights. The kids know what's happening on those nights. I feel like giving them that sense of routine and knowing what to expect helps a lot. My kids do still fight back. There's some argument of no, it's not bath night, and no, it's Tuesday, and then it clicks and it goes in. But honestly, it's taken most of the struggle out. The next thing that I do is I try to make it fun, and so you can do that with bath bombs or bubbles. One of my kids has really sensitive skin, so we can't do bath bombs with her, but we've found these really cool little light up ice cubes that you throw into the bath, and it creates light, and so you can turn the lights off and make it this really fun, dark bath time. So creating kind of fun and routine around that has really helped stop the fighting. Well, hopefully this mic is still working because I realized that it's about to die. All right, well that's it anyway, so let's go ahead and tie this up. That's it for today's video. If you're still watching, thank you so much. Remember to be kind to yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.